Alien Romulus. Alien Romulus. I gave that movie an 8.6 out of 10. I don't know. Now that I'm thinking back at it, I think that's too high of a rating. Honestly, I know people enjoyed Alien Romulus, and I bet there's probably something somewhere out there, maybe like lore accurate comic books or some novelization or somewhere in the movies that says, oh yeah, this makes sense and this makes sense and this makes sense. But even if it made sense in the grander context of the Alien universe, I guess, how would the average moviegoer know that, And it shouldn't even matter. Like, it should make sense, and you shouldn't need greater context when watching them. For the most part, you shouldn't need greater context when watching a movie. I think especially for a movie like Alien Romulus, which I felt like was like an introduction to, basically a reintroduction of the Alien franchise to newer audiences, right? So it's kind of weird how they went about it, in my opinion. But at the same time, I did like a lot of things about the movie, So I'm kind of stuck on the fence, so to speak, right? Where there's just this one thing I really like, and then there's this other thing I really dislike in the movie. Does that warrant a 5 out of 10? I don't think so. Maybe it's still not like a 6. It's like a 7, If I would re-rate it again, I think I would give it a 7 out of 10. I don't know what I was thinking, giving it like an 8.6. I would give it like a 7.8. Or like the highest I would go with like 8.2 or 4. 8.2, 8.4 out of 10. But other than that, yeah, I don't know. Because here's what I liked about the movie, and then we'll go to what I dislike. I liked the opening scene where they're grabbing this space rock and they carve it out, and alien is in there. He's in the space rock. I like that because it's like, as the viewer, you know what was in the rock, right? I like that. But then there's this other scene where Rain and Andy are walking through the populated, dense area of the mining planet, and there's a bunch of world-building things going on. You hear protesting in the background. There's a bunch of other people moving and living, and I think that's great. I think it's a really great scene, and I liked that too. The characters. I think the characters were fine. Maybe they were a bit on the bland side. The only character who was very strong, strong charactered, I don't know if that makes sense. Distinctive, maybe that's the best word. The only distinctive character, well, I guess Rain was pretty distinctive too. Rain's character, I liked Rain's character. There's this character who hated androids because apparently an android left his mother to die. And while understandable, I feel like that's it's kind of a cliche character, I feel like we've seen that so many times in other media. Detroit Become Human, I think, is one of the big ones, in my opinion. I think that is a big cliche. Meanwhile, all the other characters don't really have anything going on. Oh, I realized I could make the other guy, and not the alien from Alien. I can make the weird slender man guy at the end of Alien, who we will talk about in a moment here. There we go. Yeah, and honestly, his character is just annoying. That's all it is. If the android hater had much more of a personality, I think I would have enjoyed him more. But he's just one dimensional. He's just an android. That's all his personality is. He hates androids. What else did I like about it? I liked a lot of the space scenes because they actually reminded me a lot about what's the movie called again? God damn it, my brain's dying of death. Nope, not Inception, but the same guy made it, I think. Interstellar. That's right. Interstellar, a lot of the space scenes reminded me of Interstellar, kind of mixed with like Star Trek here and there. Also kind of mixed with Star Wars a tiny bit. Like, I get it, I'm just naming all the space stuff, but that is kind of what they remind me of. But most importantly, I didn't like Interstellar. Most importantly, Interstellar, in my opinion. So I liked that. Well, I also liked Rain as a character. I didn't mention her as one of like the most distinctive character, because my problem with her is that sometimes it kind of seems like she's a side character in the whole movie, while all the other characters' actions, for the most part, move the plot forward and not really hers. I mean, she does at the end, but it's barely at the end. And while that's not necessarily a problem, I don't think her taking the helm of her own story, I don't think it was narratively satisfying, in my opinion. I don't think it was narratively satisfying, in my opinion. What else did I like? Andy. I liked Andy as a character, but I only liked him as a character. I liked him as a character when he had his upgrade in. The only problem is that his programming got overridden when he got the upgrade. So I kind of liked that too, though. I was gonna say I didn't really like it, but I'm pretty sure you're not supposed to like it, obviously. But I did like it, though, narratively. Andy was a pretty good character overall, from beginning to end. Yeah, I don't really have any problems with Andy, other than the ones that was clearly there narratively, like he was going to let the pregnant lady die, that's a no-no, Andy. But Andy did come through for the most part. He did give advice to everyone on how to survive, even if he was being a bit of an ass when he was upgraded. But what are you gonna do? He does look aged. Oh yeah, that's definitely an alien voice right there. What else did I like about the movie? You'd think I would say the aliens, right? We'll get to that in a moment. Do you think I would say the aliens? You're wrong. Actually, we could... Oh yeah, definitely. Alright, well, I think that was all the things I liked about the movie. Now, the things I disliked. Well, we're making the character for what I dislike, so we might as well talk about it. The human baby thing? What is up with that? Once again, you can tell me, oh yeah, no, that's actually part of the lore. He's in human baby, I said human baby? The alien baby. The alien baby thing? What is up with that? People, you could tell me, oh, it's part of the alien lore, the wider lore of Alien. I don't like it, though. I don't really like it. I've read books with similar uncomfortable scenes, kind of like that scene, but this doesn't really hit well. Doesn't really hit well at all. It doesn't. Not for me. I really hate the human alien baby creature, if I'm gonna be honest with you. It doesn't seem like a good character in my good character. That's funny. When I just see it happen, I'm like, oh my goodness, is this gonna be a Superman moment or an Invincible moment? Invincible is a bit of a weird one to pick. Or the baby is gonna come with them, and they're just gonna have an alien powered baby, and then nothing like that happened, which is fine. I would be very much more disappointed if that happened. I just think that's a funny idea if it did happen, right? But it's just weird. It's just a weird scene because it was already wrapping up. I think the whole ending of that, I don't know, what would you call that? The final act. It felt so rushed to me, in my opinion. Because it's what are you even trying to do there in the final act? I don't really get it. Obviously, I think maybe the audience knew something was going to happen to pregnant lady, right? No one expected that. People expected, maybe a face hugger would have bursted out of her chest. But nope, that didn't quite happen. Something a lot worse happened, and it's just weird. It's just really, really weird, I don't think it makes sense narratively. Well, it does make sense narratively. I don't think it's satisfying narratively. I think the movie would have been better off if they just didn't do that, in my opinion. Bro has done 3 streams in the last 4 hours. Yeah, we're gonna do the panda run in real soon. But right now I'm talking about Alien Romulus. Honestly, it's just such a weird movie, you know? It really is. I really hate the alien baby. That was weird. But I think for the most part, it is all... So it's like an okay movie, but it's fun. Another problem I had with the movie was the robot guy, the android that was there before anyone else was there. I forgot his name, but he has like his lower half gone. His lower half is gone, right? That guy makes no sense. Like, I get trapping the main characters in the alien cave because they are clearly not working for the company anymore because Rain fixed Andy. But then we like cut to this scene where it seems like the android guy is trying to trick the pregnant lady into maybe destroying the ship or something, but that doesn't lead anywhere. It's like, oh yeah, your friends died to save you. Give me control of the ship so that I can save you and honor them. And then that goes literally nowhere. I think she does give him control, but then he does literally nothing with it. It's like, why is that even a scene? You know, it doesn't seem like it really mattered at all. Another thing that, oh wow. I could barely see his eyes down there. But they are there. I think there was something a little bit effective with that scene of the alien human baby. And just barely is when the alien baby attacks the pregnant lady who is no longer pregnant, obviously. And it seems like it's trying to suckle on her milk or something, which ultimately, it seems like it ultimately kills her, maybe. That was kind of freaky. I mean, it was freaky, it was creepy, but I think that's it. He wasn't really scary to me. Honestly, none of the aliens were scary to me, which I think 100% it's because there's a billion of them, dude. In the movie, there's like hundreds of face huggers and then just fully grown aliens. It's like this, and then they just all get one-shotted by the aimbot gun, you know. And it's like the alien is supposed to be like this intelligent killer, this intelligent hunter, and it is for most of the movie. But then there's hundreds of face huggers, and then there's hundreds of aliens just like it, and they all die in the most simplest ways. It's like there's something about that that's just so unsatisfying, because they were supposed to... The horror in the alien is the fact that it's this unseen force that's cutting everyone, you know, down. That's scary, dude. But we see the alien way too much. Yeah, we see it way too much, and we see too many. We see too many, and we see way too much of the alien. And when we do see the alien gets wrecked. So it's like, you know, it's like, why? Like, it's not even a threat. It's not like the aliens aren't even a threat in the movie anymore at that point. They don't feel like a threat because you could just blast them or smack them down because you have an android by your side. You know, that was another thing that really, really got to me when I was thinking about it. I was like, the alien wasn't really scary. You know, the baby human alien creature wasn't even scary either. You know, scariest part about that movie was probably just the beginning when they land, you know, and it's the anticipation that builds up, but then the movie absolutely ruins its own anticipation and build up a voice crack, which is just really unfortunate, honestly. Oh yeah, like I said, the ending felt rushed. To me, the ending felt super rushed. One of the major things I was thinking of was like that, Rain doing her own log, like, oh, this is Rain signing off, you know, which I think it's cool and all, but my problem with that scene, with Rain signing off and all that, is that it felt rushed. It just felt so short, and it felt kind of like a homage to the original Alien, which I've never seen, but I know I know some of the things, you know. It felt like that, but worse because it was short and I don't know, it didn't felt as strong, if that makes any sense. Has it really been the last 4 hours? No, I started at 6 to 7. Oh no, what? Oh yeah, in the last hour, you did say that. Okay. Yeah, this works. Ooh, this is pretty good too. I'm down with either. By the way, fellas, this is exactly what the alien human baby looks like from the Alien Romulus movie. It looks exactly like this, basically. Except you can see more of its eyes. Oh wow. Interesting. Very interesting. Wow, that works. That surprisingly works interestingly enough. Oh wow. So yeah, this is basically what the alien looks like, except that you can see its eyes. I wonder if we could change that actually. Let's see if we can fix that. I'm pretty sure I just have straight up black eyes, nothing crazy. So we'll just do that and then we'll fix its eyes. There you go, you can see its eyes now. I mean, it's still covered by crazy ass eyebrow, eye furrow. I don't even know what you would call that. Oh, wait, hold on. Almost. Damn. Wait, hold on. Down if we would just put it all the way. Ooh. Maybe. You gotta fix the brow ridge, I think. Oh, that didn't change anything at all. That's crazy. Oh, there you go. Yeah, it's basically what the alien from the Alien movies looked like. Except, yeah, more angrier. So it basically looked like this. Except maybe a bit more flatter there. Yeah, let's flatten that nose if possible. And the mouth. I guess what is this, the lips that's going on here? Chin? Probably the chin, yeah. Or the jaw. Oh, see, now the nose is too much. And the eyes are covered. Criminal. Well, that's probably the best we could do. So yeah, this is the alien from the human alien. I'll just call it humanorph, I guess. I don't know. Humamorph, yep. That's basically what the human alien creature looks like from Alien Romulus. Honestly, I don't know how they mess up that movie. I know I'm talking bad about it, but I did give it like an 8.6. And now it's like down to a 7. 7.6 still. I think what has made me change my mind on a few things here is my friends talking to me about it. Because when they like the movie, but well, they didn't. One of my friends really didn't like the movie. Gave it like a 6 or a 5 or something, maybe even less, maybe like a 4. I forget. Out of 10, I'm like, whoa, that's super low, considering other people really liked it. When I watched it, I'm like, yeah, it's a good 8. But like now that I've talked to that friend and others, it's like, oh, actually it isn't that great. It's not even that good. It's definitely like a 7. Even though it's still fun. Like my friend talks about it like it's not fun to watch. It was definitely a fun movie, even though it was kind of slow. And so especially at the beginning. But it's definitely it's fun to watch the first time. Would you watch it multiple times? I don't think so.